Hey guys, Rumblysuperset here, back again doing another episode of Bro Talk. This time we're going to be talking about quite a few things. Due to the timing of the Bro Talk video, I also have, as you saw in the thumbnail or probably in the title, there's new skins being announced today. There was the Lance and the Lyra, so we'll definitely be talking about that. I normally don't do update videos such as that, but because of the timing, I figured, you know what, we might as well throw it in for you guys to check out. But yeah, so we have that. We also have the Summer Party Fin Skin event. How that is working, what are the expectations as far as when does it end, when our skins no longer being giveaway, and also how long does it take to receive those skins if you do win. We'll also talk about my content as far as my new Twitch partnership, what that means, also what does that mean for Mobcrush, my Vainglory channel for YouTube. There's been some changes as far as some recent changes to content and what that means for my other channel, which I've reopened. So we'll be talking about that kind of stuff. And then finally, we'll talk about my life outside of Vainglory, what's been happening. And then we'll kind of close off with a few final thoughts of mine. But let's just go right into it, talking about the Lance Lyra skins. So let me go ahead and go over so we can clearly see. Well, I'm going to edit the video so you guys can see it. But I'm looking at it right now. And we're going to start off with Lyra. So Lyra definitely has a new skin on the horizon for the update 1.22. It's going to be the Dear Diary Lyra. So I think, in my opinion, it definitely seems really cool. I'm not so much on the side of I really want a girly skin, but I'm not saying the skin does not look cool. I think it really looks really neat. The fact that it actually has different effects is really cool. So as far as the model changes, it has a super rare unicorn horn, as you can clearly see. Pink party dress with red roses and ribbons. And then effect changes. So I'm going to go ahead and place the video right now. Bam. For you guys to see all the effects of the abilities. So primarily she has magic ruins transformed into a hearts of allies. Broken hearts for enemies. So then we have arcane missiles, look like hearts and arrows. And then finally we have ultra pretty rainbow bridge portals. God. Needless to say, I probably will use it just because having a skin is generally for me better than no skin. Just, I don't know. It's just a personal preference. I think it looks really nice. They probably put a lot of work into it, given that they actually changed the effects as well. So I'm pretty stoked about it. But let me go ahead and let's let you guys finish admiring the skin. And I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're into the Lance. As you can clearly see, he is this heavily armored, more so than he usually is, type of Lance going on now. He has been consumed by the dark, so I guess that means he has, he was prior fighting for justice for the light. I didn't read the lore, so I didn't really know, but I guess he was a good guy. And now he's kind of consumed by the dark and has become a bad guy. His shield has this skull figure on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty much as far as changes, he has a nether forged armor, a death's head sallet, wing-hilted Zweihander, which is like a giant two-handed sword, which he kind of holds it in a different way, and the nether worm pauldron. So he looks pretty badass. He looks like someone you don't want to mess with from Dark Souls. So I'm pretty excited about him. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the video of all the actual footage of him in game, so for you guys, English is an amazing thing, right? So you guys can enjoy it and bask in his glory. So I'll let you guys do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the quick preview of the Lyra Lance new skins coming. I'm pretty excited about it, although I did want to see a Blackfeather skin or potentially a Petal Tier 3 skin, just something that I've been looking forward to for a while as far as those skins, and they have not delivered yet. Damn it. But it's okay. We're still happy with the skins. More content is always welcome, and especially when they have skins that look as badass as those. So there's that. So now we're going to move on to the Summer Party Fin skin giveaway. So that event actually ends on the release of the 1.22 update. So as soon as update 1.22 drops, the Fin skin giveaway is done. Just so you guys know. How that works is, obviously, every content creator has different stipulations on how they're going to do it, how they're going to handle the giveaway. But if you do win, it takes up to 7 days to receive the skin. So keep that in mind when you're asking the content creators, hey, I haven't got my skin, it's been 24 hours. Keep in mind that it does take up to a max of 7 days. It could be less. Some people get it instantaneously depending on when they won their reward. Other people, based on when they won it, can be given it 7 days later. But 7 days is and should be the max. So that's the Fin skin giveaway real quickly. Just want to kind of recap that in case you guys are wondering where it's going as far as how long it's going to go and how long you have to wait for the skin if you do win. Now let's go ahead and go into the biggest topic of this particular video is my content. So first of all, Twitch and Mobcrush. So some of you guys may have found out through my stream or whatever it was that I am partnered on Twitch now. I just recently got partnered, so I'm super excited about it. But what that partnership, what does that mean for Mobcrush? And also, what does that mean for this dual streaming I've been doing lately? So, with the partnership with Twitch, it does have an exclusivity law, or rule, whatever you want to call it, where I cannot stream simultaneously anymore. So, those streams where I stream to Twitch and Mob at the same time will not happen from this point going forward. But we are going to be streaming on both platforms still. We're going to have streams specifically for Twitch and streams specifically for Mobcrush. Does that mean less on either or? No. That actually means I'm going to be streaming just as much on Mobcrush and additionally on Twitch. So I'm going to be refocusing some of my focus on just streaming more than I have in the past. So it just means more content for you guys. That also means that my channel is also going to receive a bit more live streams as far as content. But a lot of times I only choose the videos that are great to watch as far as the live stream footage. And if it's not, then I'll go ahead and record one myself off stream, just for you guys. So don't worry, the content itself is still going to maintain top notch. So long as the match is valid and entertaining to you guys, I'll post it. If not, then I'll make sure that I make one that's entertaining for you guys, or at least educational, something beneficial to you guys. Again, that leads me into the channel itself. So Vainglory channel did receive a bit of new content back a few months ago where I did do Overwatch for a while. Well, Overwatch did cease to exist once I came back from my trip from Seattle, and I just didn't have a lot of time on my hands. Well, now that I do have some time has opened up, and it looks like it's going to be that way going forward. I want to refocus on bringing Overwatch back to you guys, but it's going to be separate from my Vainglory channel. So my Vainglory channel is going to be Vainglory only from this point going forward, because I'm very prideful in the fact that my channel has been built and established from Vainglory, or the Vainglory community, and I want to keep it that way. I want to continue to reach milestones with you guys because you guys are amazing, and to keep reaching those milestones with you guys in particular, it's just something I really want to see happen from this point going forward with that channel. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing other content. Where that content's going to go is my secondary channel, which used to be my main channel, but it's Rumblysuperset is the link, but it's also named Rumbly TV. That's what I renamed it to. So you'll see in the description down below the link to Rumbly TV, which is my generalized channel where I'm going to be playing primarily Overwatch as my main series, but I will have gameplays of games that come out that are new, that are fun and interesting. If you guys want to see a particular game, I can definitely consider it and even try to play it for you guys. Whether it's, you want me to play some League of Legends, you want me to play whatever. I can't guarantee I'm going to be good at it, but I can guarantee you I can put content out on it and try to make it as fun and entertaining as I can. So definitely check out my secondary channel down below in the description. Also, kind of backdating on the Twitch Mobcrush thing. Definitely follow me there as well, especially on Twitch since I just came back. A lot of people don't know I'm there. So I'm trying to get that out to you guys saying, hey, I am back on Twitch. So definitely follow me on Twitch. I currently have 6,200 followers right now and 0 subscribers. I'm hoping that'll change in the future. I don't expect any subscribers anytime soon because I haven't even finalized all my stuff for that. I still have to get emotes for you guys. I still have to customize all the stuff to where it associates it with being a partnered channel. I'm in the process of customizing that channel to reflect this new partnership. So don't feel bad. I don't know why you would, but don't feel bad if you don't subscribe. It's fine. I understand, because you shouldn't be subscribing unless you really just love me that much. Because I don't have anything to offer for you guys yet other than being ad-free. So there's that. But yeah, so that's going to happen as far as content. Okay, let's go into where I am currently as far as my own personal life. So I was sick for quite a while, and there was an explanation for that, which was my doctor basically prescribed me my allergy. The reason why they were able to do that is because they mislabeled my allergy, adding one extra letter to my allergy. My allergy is cotrimoxazole. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, because you'll just ship me poison and tell me, hey, it's candy, eat it, and I'm gonna eat it, and it's gonna be my allergy, and you're gonna kill me. I'm just joking. You wouldn't really do that, right? But anyway, so that's my allergy. Well, when I told them every time I go into the doctor, hey, what's your allergy? My allergy is cotrimoxazole. Well, they write it down as clo instead of co. Well, clotrimoxazole is in fact a medicine, and it is in fact something that does get prescribed to people, but not me. It never was prescribed to me. And so when they mislabeled it, the system didn't recognize that the medicine they were prescribing me for my sinus infection recently, although under a different name, is basically it's a variant of my allergy, meaning it is my allergy. And therefore I took it and I started breaking out a few days later. Now, because it is a variant, I didn't have an immediate reaction like I did with cotrimoxazole, but because it is within the same family, eventually my body reacted and started trying to fight it off. So initially, I had 103.5 fevers. I had two 103.5 fevers in the same week, putting me down for 3 days at a time, just trying to recover. That was basically my body trying to tell me, hey, I'm fighting off some crazy shit right now. Stop what you're doing. Excuse my language. But so then I finally figured out what was going on when I researched my medicine and found out I am in fact allergic to it, because it is in fact a variant of cotrimoxazole. And so, well, I definitely knew when I found out I had a rash on my skin. And that's kind of why about a couple weeks ago, even I think maybe even going on 3 weeks ago, I was kind of in and out of YouTube. That was the reason why. And on top of that, now that I am back to being healthy somewhat, I am in the process of buying a home. So that was pretty cool. So I've been busy because of that too a little bit this last week. We're not currently technically homeowners yet. It's being built, so we got to wait until it finally is built. And then at that point, if we decide to move into the home, which we probably will, then we'll be homeowners. But until then, I shouldn't be any more busy than I am now from this point going forward, though, because now it's all just a waiting game. So we don't have a lot of stuff happening during the same week like we just had this last week trying to get everything ready. And then finally, live finals, as well as any other events happening in the next probably, I don't know, 4 to 6 months, probably isn't going to happen for me because of the fact that my wife is going to be due soon, very, very soon. And potentially it could happen during some of these events. So therefore, I don't want to be away during that time. And so that's why I'm not going to live finals, and I'm not going to PAX or TwitchCon, because my wife could give birth at any given moment, starting probably the first week of September and onward, because she'll be 36 months early September, meaning she could technically give birth to a baby upwards to the end of September. So that's kind of the time frame, and I don't want to miss it by the off chance that I could. So I'm not going to any events. TwitchCon is one I wanted to go to as well. PAX is definitely one I wanted to go to, but it's not happening. And then finally going from there, once she's born, I can't just leave. I got to take care of my baby and take care of my wife, because she's going to be tired and, I'm out of energy and just trying to recover. So it's up to me to pick up the slack and be a good husband and a good father. So I will try to see if I can make it to the next live finals. I can't guarantee it. I think that'll be a good chance that I might be able to go, depending on how well the pregnancy goes and if she's recovering fast. Or if it went really bad, then it might not happen. But I have faith that maybe I might be able to go to the next live finals. So this live finals, I'm not going to be there, but Ben Tim 1 will be there, I've been told. So definitely, if you want to meet some content creators, I'm sure a lot of them are already going. A lot of streamers are probably going, so definitely check them out. It's always a fun experience meeting, Shinkaigen, Xenotech, all those amazing people, Green Ranger, just the list goes on and on. Lady Wabish, all these streamers. If you're watching and you're a content creator and I didn't say your name, I apologize. There's so many of you. I just can't name them off. It'll take forever. But yeah, a lot of those content creators are there. So definitely, it's a great experience if you haven't gone one already. And even if you have, it's always still a great experience. And, you know, it's just the atmosphere that it creates is just a whole nother level from when you're watching it at home by yourself. You know, when you're watching by yourself, you're just sitting there just like, you know, watching it like, what are they doing? Why is he farming out there? Such a noob. That's it. You know, you're just sitting there critiquing, you're just kind of enjoying the match, whatever it may be. And that's it. Whereas when you're at the actual live event, you have people next to you rooting for their team, screaming at the top of their lungs because plays are happening. And it just intensifies the experience and makes you want to get hyped about the experience too and start screaming yourself. Even when I was like pretty reserved at one of the live finals, I'm like, I'm not going to scream. No, I'm not even rooting for anybody. Whatever. I got up and screamed off my lungs when stuff started to happen. I was going to say a bad word. I stopped myself. But when stuff started to happen, I was just like, woo! Like, oh my god! You know, or like when they pulled out a pedal, and this was when pedal was super out of meta, and they pulled out a pedal and actually did really well with it. Everybody was screaming. But yeah, it's just fun. So if you guys plan on ever going to one, I would highly recommend going to one because it's really fun. Even if you don't plan to go ever again after that, at least you had that experience, and it's a great thing to have on your repertoire of things you've done throughout your life. Yeah. So that is it for the Bro Talk. Again, the Lyra Lance skins, they look amazing. I'm super excited about them. Although there's not a Blackfeather or pedal, we can suffice. It's looking pretty good. We also got, you know, another hero. I can't really say anything about it, but obviously there's going to be another hero because there's been leaks. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then finally we have this Fin skins. We already know about that. My content, Twitch and Mobcrush, Vainglory channel, and my now newly revised secondary channel, which is going to be my generalized channel with all my other games outside of Vainglory. Definitely check that out. And then my life, which we already discussed, so we won't get into that again. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Bro Tech video. I sure did. Lots of information to put out there, but hopefully you guys were able to bear through it or just see something of interest to you during this live stream. This Bro Talk, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!